Hello everyone, this is Ben Hansen from Game Informer, and I'm here with...
Brian Shea.
Alright, if you're watching this video hoping for a bunch of new details on Pokemon Sword and Shield, look elsewhere. Specifically, GameInformer.com/Pokemon or the Pokemon Sword and Shield episode of the Game Informer Show podcast where we unloaded everything. We're not going to reveal starter evolutions in this video. This is a travelogue and kind of behind-the-scenes look at visiting GameFreak. Brian Shea.
Yeah.
First time in Japan.
I always wanted to go to Japan, so it was really cool to actually get that opportunity. And there's you zooming in on my butt.
What is this? This is a convenience store.
Carrot Tower.
This is where GameFreak
lives.
I love this detail. Right across the street from where they develop Pokemon games. Fucking Denny's. Here's the view from GameFreak's office.
Very good view.
Spooky Cemetery.
Ooh, very exclusive.
Every viewer is officially authorized.
Hey.
Here's Brian Shea hard at work, smiling the politest smile for, I believe, 8 hours straight.
Oh my God, yeah. These were long interview sessions.
Some shelves at GameFreak showing off, the newest edition. If you want to learn more about what it's like actually visiting GameFreak, we posted a video a while ago. You can find it on Game Informer's YouTube channel. That's all about visiting the studio, and it has even more footage from inside the development studio and different conference rooms, stuff like that. So it's on the old episode of the Game Informer Show with Kyle Hilliard. Rest in peace. Mwah. He's still alive.
I really liked that Pikachu and Eevee guitar.
Yeah, this shot here reminds me of that Pikachu and Eevee guitar. Talking to Amori, and then that's James Turner, the art director, on the right.
And David the translator, again.
Yeah, he wouldn't leave us alone.
Yeah.
Here's a good idea of just what an actual room looks like during a cover story trip. So think of every no comment that GameFreak gave us. They just nodded and said, yes, keep it no comment.
It filtered through like everybody in the room one by one. And then there were conversations back and forth in Japanese. Yes. And then eventually we just got no comment.
Yes, exactly. So we mentioned on the Game Informer Show podcast that GameFreak had expanded a lot since we were there 2 years ago. This is a good example of that. This is them expanding to a new floor below with a cool dark decal. If you've seen like the Pokemon Direct with the black background, that's where this is. I was so excited when I saw this black Mew. Like, well, is this a new variant in Galar? And it turns out, no, it's just a piece of merchandise.
Yeah, it's a really old piece of merchandise, apparently.
James Turner was kind enough to walk us through some environments from Pokemon Sword and Shield. Like one town in particular, they wouldn't give us the name. But it's just awesome to see like a Maya file for a GameFreak game here. Yeah,
we got to fly through it, check out all the kind of inspirations. He walked us through like, oh, this inspired this. This is what I wanted to go for with this.
And it was Manchester, right? Isn't that what he was saying it was based on? Fun fact, these little pillars here, that was inspired by Detective Pikachu because James Turner actually visited the set and he saw these pillars and he's like, what is this? And they're like, oh, we just put it on the set because we thought it'd be something fun that like the Pokemon in this world could play around with and like jump up and down and play on. And he said, that's such a good idea. It's making it in the game.
Interesting.
Two-way street. This is a one-way street. It's a new town.
They all have like the different shops in the town. So like, if you saw the old Pokemon Direct, you can customize your character. A lot of that is going from town to town, visiting different shops, and all the cities will have different styles and different clothing items you can use.
Yeah, it is amazing to see the scale of cities in this game and towns in this game compared to previous entries.
Especially coming off of Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, where it was all like the really small towns aside from like a couple.
Pallet Town just looks like a joke. This is two buildings. It's fun. Yeah, this is the city that looks like it was the background for the first reveal of the starters. Remember where they're like running on the building and stuff like that? Masuda was less entertained during this section.
I had no idea you were filming that until just now.
Look at this, development of Pokemon games. Psych, that's actually the town developers, sorry.
Little Town Hero developers, you mean?
Here's the cool gateway that's actually on the development floor for Little Town Hero, leading to a conference room. This feels like showing vacation photos on slides. I was so delighted that this time around we asked to do a rapid fire interview and GameFreak was down for it.
Yeah, they really had a good time.
The toughest thing about editing was just cutting out my dumb face because I would laugh like a maniac at every response they gave. Then when I'm editing, here's a couple questions that we got rid of. Teasing Ho-Oh in the first episode of the anime, did that come from GameFreak? Where did the dance moves for Team Skull come from? Did somebody in the office mocap them?
設定のスタッフが自分で踊ってました。
Have you ever played an auto chess game?
見たことがある。
Is there going to be a conventional Elite Four in the game?
遊んで確かめてほしいな。
Are either of you in the game?
スタッフロールには乗ってます。
Shay, you are uncomfortably excited for just basic customization in this game, including what we're looking at here.
So this is the league cards.
Yeah.
And basically every trainer has league cards that you can collect. They're like trading cards like a baseball team would have. And you can make your own, and then you collect it from both the NPCs that you battle, and then I believe you can get them from human trainers as well. Like if you battle your friend, you can get their league card. And for like the NPCs at least, it had like their personality traits on it. Like so you can learn more about the trainer by like checking out their card.
Blood type. You think you're going to spend a lot of time customizing your cool league card?
Not a ton of time, probably about as much time as I did at GameFreak.
Sure. Great looking character though. Yeah, they were very protective, obviously, of all their answers and then also of this footage. Like if you saw during that town fly through, they had things taped over on the screen so you couldn't see, and they wouldn't let us exit the screen to see what was happening in the game at that time because I'm sure just the world was aflame or something horrific in Galar.
Mewtwo has destroyed the adjacent city.
Once we wrapped up our time at GameFreak, which we could have spent a week there, but they kicked us out, you actually went to the Pokemon Center in Tokyo.
Yeah, I always wanted to go to it, and I went to the Mega Center, I think it's called. Yeah, there it is, Mega Tokyo.
Yeah.
They had a big mural outside with a bunch of different Pokemon, and then once you got in, they had statues, they had just every piece of Pokemon merchandise you could ever imagine. They had a physical Pokestop for Pokemon Go.
Very cool. But then we also got out and about in the rest of Japan. Here's you being the classic tourist at Shibuya Crossing here. First time in Japan, look how happy you are.
I'm so happy. I'm still very happy I got to go there.
Look at this. Look at this mug. Hey, Tony Stark called. He said, dumb glasses. Akihabara, of course. You hanging out with your favorite Pokemon of all here.
Retro game shopping. That was a really fun time.
Super Potato, obviously in Akihabara, is still a classic.
Ran into another old friend.
What were you telling him, by the way?
Told him that I was so sick of you taking video of me.
Take me home with you. Here's Shay doing his best smile.
I think I nailed it.
When in Japan, as they say, play arcade games. Here's Shay tearing it up.
You and I played some Street Fighter.
I think I won. I guess I don't remember exactly.
That's weird because we did say winner stays on, and here I am playing without you.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. But yet, you were too distracted to even win the match, which I think is really a coward's way out. Look at this. Look at this. You lost. How could you lose? This was fun. You got to play Marvel. Which one was this?
This was Marvel versus Street Fighter.
Yeah.
But they have like a exclusive character designed by a Japanese comedian, I think it was, and he's only in the Japanese arcade version. So I was playing as him. And
yeah, that animation was great.
It's hilarious to see him taking on Hulk.
Hey, Kevin Feige, you listening, buddy? Overall, it's an amazing trip. You can go to GameInformer.com/Pokemon to learn all about it. Brian Shea, I'd argue this cover story trip cannot be topped by me.
Really?
This is it.
All right, so I guess we just should wrap it up and not do any more cover stories.
Please look forward to a new Game Informer cover story in early November.
Yes.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.